Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our roundtable session. Today, we are here to talk about Project Joy, and to tell us all about this exciting new endeavor are Steph Hardy and Mike Kearns from the Kearns Paara Group. We have Sam Pollock and Jeremy Rhodes from Elephant Thoughts. Thanks for being here with us today. My name is Sarah Filion, and I have the Matilda Swanson Gallery located in Clarksburg, Ontario. We represent about 30 to 40 different artists, many of them local, and then some from all across Canada as well. I am a founding member and the current president of the Clarks Village Association, which is a not-for-profit organization created to help keep our community vibrant. As many of you know, I'm all about color, creativity, connection, and community. So, Steph, let's hear from you. Who are you and why are you here?
Who am I? My name's Steph Hardy, and I joined the Kearns Paara team back in 2019, so long ago, as their operations manager, and I'm helping to systematize and operationalize our team as top producers in real estate in our area. And I've always been deeply involved in community initiatives and community efforts.
Thank you. Mike Kearns.
Hey, thanks for having us, Sarah. Thanks for putting this together. So not to repeat everything that Steph just said, but we operate a real estate team here out of Clarksburg. We're Sarah's next door neighbors, the Matilda Swanson Gallery. So it's Andres Parra and I are the team partners, and then we've got 3 other agents that work with our team, and then our admin team, of course. So we service the southern Georgian Bay areas, and specifically Thornbury, Clarksburg is very near and dear to our heart, with most of our team actually living right here in town. So we're excited to be part of this project. And another ability to, make a contribution to this great community that we get to live in. So thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. Thanks, Mike. Sam Pollock.
Hi, my name is Samantha Pollock, and I recently joined the team at Elephant Thoughts. My new role is Director of Online Learning and International Programs, and I'm really excited to be part of this organization that's been around this area for almost 20 years. They do great things here, and I'm just really honored to be part of that team. I sit on the board of a number of different community organizations, and I'm a huge believer in collaboration and that you get what you put into your community. And I recently moved to the Thornbury area within the last, not so recent, 5 years I've been here now, and this community has opened its arms to me, and I appreciate it. I have about 15 years of experience. I'm dating myself, working with the nonprofit sector. It's where my heart is, and I'm really excited after, working internationally for so many years to find that same kind of drive and love for community and platform for giving back right where I call home now. So yeah, I'm thrilled to be here.
Jeremy Rhodes.
Thank you. I am Jeremy Rhodes. I'm the executive director of a little children's charity in the area called Elephant Thoughts. We are our focus is providing education to kids that for one reason or another aren't getting it or getting a high standard of it. We started internationally building schools in places like India, Nepal, Tanzania, a little in Central America. Over the years, we've grown and expanded to providing support to kids across the far north, a lot of Indigenous kids and First Nation communities and Inuit communities. And very recently, we wanted to expand our footprint locally. We, I'm born and bred Thornbury area, actually, and but yet most of our work was all over the world and across the far north. So we have been very aggressively trying to impact kids in our region through opening the Collingwood Youth Center and acquiring a couple eco retreats for youth at risk in the area. And Project Joy was just a beautiful extension during a challenging time to help increase that impact and reach out to even more people. So yeah, and I'm thrilled to be here, and thank you for putting this on. It's great.
Well, thanks for being here. What is Project Joy? And what was the motivation behind this fabulous idea?
Well, we Project Joy. I mean, ET. One thing we definitely are, and we're thrilled to have Sam join our team very recently. We're team driven. We're a group of passionate people with their hearts on our sleeves, and we just go for it all the time. And anytime there's an opportunity to make change or to increase our give back or benefit from people in the area, we just seize it. And one opportunity came up recently where we closed our toy store. We are moving in different directions in the area, opening up some eco retreats and some other things, and so we're moving away from our retail program and our Collingwood presence, and it left us with $100,000 in toys, which we could have sold off and we could have done other things with it, but we decided it was time. A lot of people facing a lot of stress right now, and that's going to have a lasting impact, and a lot of families in need, and a lot of kids at home not knowing how to fill their time and their space, and that's an added stress for parents, and here we are staring at shelves of opportunity. So we wanted to get that out. We decided the best use of that resource is to get that out to as many kids as possible, and so that was sort of the inspiration, and since then, Project Joy, like many things at Elephant Thoughts, when you put this in front of this passionate team, it grows and grows and grows, and taking on a life of its own, and that's sort of happened since. But yeah, the idea is just very simple. Let's just put some smiles on some faces. There's no prerequisite of why. It just everybody needs to feel a little bit of joy right now at this difficult time and help build community, and that's it.
Love everything you said, from the shelves of opportunity to the smiles. I mean, for me, that's I love that so much, and why I put on events in Clarksburg is exactly that, to see people walking through town with these big, happy smiles. And building community. Love everything you just said, Jeremy. Sorry to interrupt. Sam, what is Project Joy?
Project Joy is a community brightening initiative. It is currently three-pronged, but there are new elements coming out each and every day. So we'll be unveiling a couple of additions shortly. But currently, as it stands, Project Joy is a way to deliver fun to families who have been, everybody's going through a rough time right now. So why not drop a bundle of beautiful educational quality toys on the doorsteps of as many people as we can? It's to deliver gratitude to people who are working for us. Many of us are lucky enough to stay home and safe every day, while there are people in grocery stores and nurses and doctors treating people who need help. And there's so many people who are not able to enjoy the luxury of staying home and staying safe right now. So we wanted to say thank you to them with handcrafted gifts from all over the world that have so much love that went into their creation, and they have a story, and there's a lot more than just the physical gift coming to these people's doorsteps. It's it's supporting third world countries, and there's a lot more to it, but yes, so gratitude with beautiful gifts to heroes. And then lastly, we want to spread joy through the community with color and art, and deck out as many storefronts as we can with anything from rainbows to joy through, artists' interpretations of whatever that means to them. So yeah, those are the three prongs of Project Joy currently: fun, gratitude, and beauty.
Thank you. Should we hop into what is our roles and our involvement?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of what attracted us to it was really the motivation behind the whole project, and that it was pure in nature and just wanting to give back to the community and, you know, spread the joy. So, and anything we can do to help facilitate that through, sponsorship or actually just hands that will be needed to execute. We're happy to do that and excited to be involved. So.
And a big thing that our team is passionate about is not just homes, but the communities in which these homes exist, and to be able to help bring joy to those communities and be part of that was something we've been looking to do during these unprecedented times, and making sure that we make sure our communities are taken care of and happy and healthy.
Yeah, so Matilda Swanson Gallery's involvement in this is part of the giving beauty portion of Project Joy. And when I got the call from Mike and then from Sam, like for me, it was a no-brainer, because as artists, as creative people, it's our job, it's our role, it's our talent to offer color, add color to our world, to our communities. Yeah, so it was a no-brainer for me. And then several artists immediately came to mind that I knew would pounce on the opportunity. And those artists are Susan Meingas, Suzette Terry, Rebecca Gordon, Bonnie Gardner, Peter John Reed, Sue Tupy, and Ed Gurvich. Many businesses have been forced to close during this time, as we all know, and we've all been affected by it. So I just thought it was a great way to keep those businesses that are currently closed, to keep them vibrant by adding a splash of color to their storefronts, and so that they don't go unnoticed or forgotten. And it's also a great way to showcase everyone's businesses, those who are being colored, including my own, and just to showcase our businesses in a different light, and how we do love our community and believe in our community, and therefore participating in Project Joy. And so I think correct me if I'm wrong, Sam, so once a business applies to be participate in Give Beauty, the email comes straight to me, and then the artist is dispatched shortly after, and to beautify the storefront.
That's right.
Yeah, okay, so that's the Giving Beauty portion of Project Joy and the gallery's involvement, and I'm thrilled, like I said, to finally be working with Sam as well, and then partnering up with, amazing organizations like Elephant Thoughts and businesses like Kearns Paara and the Peak FM as well, who couldn't be here today for this conversation. Yeah, so Mike, you're playing more of a, Kearns Paara is more of a sponsorship role and delivery service, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole project is somewhat fluid at the moment, I think. So to begin with, we're acting as sponsors, and and really we've just offered help in any way that we can, whether that be deliveries. We'll also be involved in promoting like the business initiatives as well. Like when we start having that artwork put out in the community, we'll try to leverage our channels and our following to just push it even further out into the community. And that's, the business portion of it, I think is another really exciting part of this. And because I think it's going to give everybody, kind of a common goal and put us all together. So I think when we start seeing those out in the community, that everybody's going to want to be a part of it, because I mean, who wouldn't want to be, right? I mean, it's Elephant Thoughts isn't looking for anything back out of this, nor are we, other than just, recognition that, that we love our community and we want to make it better, right? So, and that, for us, we attribute most of our success, our team's success in real estate, to just that, is that it's easy for us to do because we look forward to introducing our community and all the great people and things about it. So it's easy when someone wants to move here. It's it's exciting for us. It's not work. So
I think that's really, the players at this table are we all truly love what we do, and we truly love our community, and it's effortless for us to come up with ideas and truly want to add to the brilliance and vibrancy that is the town of Blue Mountains and Collingwood, just the whole South Georgian Bay area.
We should acknowledge the Peak FM for their role in helping us spread joy through all of their various communication channels. And their team is always eager to jump in on any way to give back to the community. When we asked them, they jumped at it, and we're really grateful to have them on board.
Thanks, Sam. So can you please explain for our viewers how they can give fun, how can they give gratitude, and how can they give beauty, and maybe offer a little bit of what is give fun, how do you apply, what is give gratitude, how do you apply, same with give beauty.
Okay. How Project Joy works is extremely simple. You visit us online at elephantthoughts.com/joy. Should be easy to remember, I hope. There you'll find the 3 ways that you can currently give joy back to the community, which are give fun through toys and gifts and games to children. You can give gratitude with beautiful handcrafted gifts from all over the world to everyday heroes, and you can give beauty by having your storefront decked out in original artwork by Matilda Swanson Gallery artists. And how you do it is quite simple. You select the way that you'd like to give back or spread joy, and each avenue is clearly marked with, and you'll be brought to a form page, and you can enter your nomination, click submit, and then we'll be in touch with you from there.
And anyone can be nominated, correct?
There is no criteria.
Yeah, I can nominate a family, I can nominate a grocery store worker, frontline worker, and I can nominate a business to have artwork dazzling their storefront windows. And it's also free, correct? There's no cost to it. It's thanks to people like Mike, the Kearns Paara team, for sponsoring the paint that the artist will be utilizing, and then the delivery service, and thanks to Elephant Thoughts for donating all those amazing goods towards these families that are in need. It's such an unprecedented time, as you said, Steph. Why was it important to partner up with various businesses and community groups for Project Joy?
Sam and I, Sam came up with the idea and approached our team because we had been looking for an opportunity to give back to our community in many different ways, and I thought the ideas that Sam had, as well as she said, our original conversation, where it started to where it's gone has changed drastically. But we wanted to be able to leverage our partners as well as our contacts in the community to be able to spread the word and get as many people involved in this movement as possible. So that was kind of how it all started with this partnership, and that's what builds communities, is working together and bringing in different points of views and perspectives to make sure that this is a very successful initiative received well by our community.
Yeah, the very definition of community is seeing varying sectors come together for a common cause, which is to spread joy during a time of need. It's really fantastic. Yeah, I'm very honored to be part of this conversation, part of the project. Thank you for thinking of me. I mean, I got the call not too long ago, just a couple days ago, and ran with it, and so excited. And Steph, you mentioned it's sort of an ever-evolving project, which is, I think, the sign of a really successful project, to see other people wanting to participate and people wanting to help in any way they can, and it's just building exponentially and rapidly. And how cool is that? And Sam and Jeremy, you have some new additions to the project that year. Would you like to share those with us today?
Sure, happy to. it's very much like that. A good idea is really just a seed, and then you plant that and see where things go. And this one's growing, and that's wonderful to see. We started this. It kind of brings me to a meeting I had fairly recently, and I was over in Tanzania, and it was a group of villagers and a group of people that were into some philanthropy and all sort of meeting of the minds and talking about all the challenges in the communities. And one of the village elders was sort of listing off all of the challenges in the village, and one of the the person was actually with Toyota, and fairly high up in that chain, and and he was trying to contribute in Tanzania, and his comment back to the village was, through your lens, these are challenges, and through my lens, these are opportunities. And that's exactly that. They were, it was an opportunity for people to get involved and connect that wouldn't normally happen. And when I look at this project, what it's doing is flushing out a whole bunch of opportunities. And I look at this whole coronavirus piece is, families were isolated, which is an opportunity to reconnect with our family and our kids and spend time that we wouldn't otherwise. People are getting out and hiking more. People are, learning to cook. People are, so even in a time of crisis, there's opportunities that spring out of that. And Elephant Thoughts very much likes to spend our energy and our time there. If you're okay, so it's a challenging time, but in that challenging time, good things can come of that, because it's generally a time of change. And so we see this as an opportunity for many pieces to both connect with our community, for our community to learn more about us, to create connections in the community. We haven't worked with Matilda Swanson Gallery before, or Mike's team. This is a great opportunity to create friendships and collaborations, and what's happening is people are coming to the table. We have Edith and Ernie Martin are two of the most wonderful elders, 75-year-olds you'll ever meet, that have created and donated hundreds of bottles of maple syrup that they created on their farm for this project. And a friend in stained glass has created a couple $1,000 worth of pieces that they're donating to this project. And it's creating a community of people that are looking for ways to connect and give and connect along all strata of the community. I mean, the gifts and the thoughts and the wishes of happiness and joy are not for anybody in particular. They're not for people just from underprivileged families. Everybody needs it. And so in that true sense, this is an opportunity to create community in a real way, connect people that don't always get the opportunity to connect. And so, like, those in that sentiment, this thing is taking on more and more legs. We are looking at actually the project, which was going to wrap up in a few weeks after all the gifts were handed out. We're now extending it well into the fall, as of a conversation yesterday. And that's going to include free virtual summer camps for kids, both locally and across country. And where we're going to mail to each kid all of the ingredients to participating in that camp, which would include equipment to build their own computer.
So, like Steph suggested, this project started in a very different place, and it continues to grow in beautiful new ways. And just yesterday, we had a conversation about some of those new avenues that we're excited to roll out over the next couple of weeks. The project, which was initially going to run for about 4 weeks, will now extend into the fall. And we're so excited that we can now fill in any gaps that we had originally by providing even more services to the community. Those range from virtual cooking classes, through which we will be delivering nutritious, healthy, exciting new foods to families and their kids Their teens can engage with chefs online to learn how to cook new meals. So there's a culinary arts program that will be rolling out. So that's kind of the Nourish arm of the Project Joy that we'll be expanding into. And then education, of course, being Elephant Thoughts and trying to outreach to not only our own community, but other communities with education and quality education in all ways. And we'll do that through gifting access to digital or online summer camps, but they're more than just digital. They have kids who enroll will receive packages of equipment to participate and engage, you know, with the science camps online. And then from the very start, we actually have a kind of another prong to this that's wrapped up in the education arm, and Elephant Thoughts is gifting $60,000 worth of tuition to its school in nature, and that can include the regular school program, which is on Fridays, every other Friday throughout the school year, or camps as well. So families can submit a voucher request, and we have quite a capacity to give the tuition there. So many families in the community will be receiving that as well.
Amazing.
That's phenomenal.
So exciting.
Phenomenal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So before we sign off, what is that website again, Sam, that everyone can visit to learn more about Project Joy and to nominate families, frontline workers, businesses for Give Beauty, Give Gratitude, Give Fun? If you can let everyone know once again what that website is.
Absolutely. If you'd like to participate in Project Joy, just visit elephantthoughts.com/joy. Even if you just make it to elephantthoughts.com, you'll find us. You'll find Project Joy there. And that's where you can nominate heroes, families, or your own business to be beautified.
So who are the sponsors, lead organizations, businesses behind this wonderful Project Joy?
Support for this project continues to grow in really beautiful ways. We have the Peak FM, who is our media sponsor. We have the Kearns Paara team, who is doing the grunt work, and a print sponsor and paint sponsor. And then we have the Matilda Swanson Gallery, of course, who is our beautification partner. And I don't want to miss out any others. We have a lot of community partners and contributors coming on board. Jeremy mentioned the Martins, who are donating hundreds of bottles of fresh, pure maple syrup. And we have artists who are contributing handmade stained glass, and that list continues to grow, so we'll keep you updated on that.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for joining us today and having this conversation about an amazing new project that is ever evolving, which I am very honored. The gallery is very honored to be part of, and the artists are so excited to get painting and adding their creations throughout the community and some color. Yeah, so thanks for being here today, and keep up the amazing work.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you also very, very much. We appreciate y'all participating.